Okay, can we talk about this? I want to talk about this discourse that happened today. I saw it on Twitter. Here's the discourse. As with half of all discourses on Twitter, Hassan said some word. He said words, and then people will clip those words and they get mad at him. He said something about streaming being draining or a hard job. And he's right.
Unless you're in fucking retail, it's very different. You're out of touch. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job, a real job, okay? 9 hours of constant performance and people pleasing,
or 2 or 2 or 3, I think is what he wanted to say,
taps you out from social scenarios. After 9 hours of that, I could probably do fucking physical labor. It would not bother me, but I can't fucking do more social shit. That's my point.
Well, his is really specific to his scenario. But people were taking the discourse to be about whether streaming's a hard job, which, you know, on every conceivable metric, it's not. But I saw a good tweet from Sandwich, and I was talking to her about it. She tweeted, I was a barber for 8 years and stood for 8 hours a day with no lunch breaks and no benefits during COVID. And I still think about how easy we go back to that. I empathize when people think streaming is easy, but it's simply not true. The point is, okay, I forgot why I was jumping into this. I want to make a joke about streaming being the hardest job in the world, but now I'm getting serious about it. I agree with her as well. Here's what I honestly think, because I've done 10 years of real jobs of different levels of work-life balance. Then I did both at the same time, and then I've done only content. What I don't like about content, that's what I was talking to Sam about, and I think we agreed on this. The only thing that I think is annoying about content is the following. There is no part of your day where you are done. That's the only, this is minor complaints. I think overall it's a you know, relatively easy job. At least the parts that are live. Like being live is not hard at all. My thing is the opposite of Hassan's, where I don't think the live part is draining to me. I only think the part offline is hard. There's no part where you're done. And this is what I was talking with Sandra about. At any given hour of your day, you could be like, well, what I should probably be doing is making a YouTube short strategy or something. There's always some shit you should be doing to grow your channel. And if you don't do it, somebody's doing it. So there's something you should be doing. It's basically all self-employed people. I'm just saying, but that's what content is. I think it's probably the most common self-employed job. Am I crazy? Maybe Uber driver, gig worker probably, or MLMs. Yeah, freelancer, I guess. What I'm just saying, in my own personal experience, even when we worked really fucking hard on a project at NVIDIA, you know, like this would be month plus, working extra hours, constant long draining meetings. I would be very fucking dead and exhausted and tired. But like, it had an end point, and then you'd finish it and everyone would celebrate. The team would like go out and eat dinner, and we'd drink and we'd pat each other on the back and be like, we did a good job. And then like, you'd have this period where it's like, everyone would be cool if you took a vacation. Everything was pretty chill. The work would go down and you could kind of relax for a bit. There's kind of never, ever that with content ever. That's the only thing, is it's all the same level of like, you should always be doing something. There's no clocking out. I'm just putting a thought out there, okay? Because everyone's talking about it today. I want to talk about it. This is my thoughts. I think I have some thoughts on it. That's the only thing I would tell you if you were thinking about doing it. Also, I want to say this. My situation for streaming is probably uniquely easier. I have shockingly few hours streamed overall for where I think I'm at. Shockingly few. Like I have a really low amount of hours streamed. Total. My total hours streamed is like, I don't know, Twitch tracker, 3990. I have less than 4,000 hours streamed in 4 years. That's crazy. That makes each hour more special. Well, that was the idea. I mean, again, 3 out of 4 of these, I had a job. So I just couldn't stream that many hours. So we had to make it count. And so we had to be very efficient with it. I do that in a week, which I love, by the way. Yeah, well, I like it. I mean, I'll never be able to do 9-hour streams every day. Buy something for the knife? I can't afford it, bro. I'm poor. This is the part where you call me poor. If you're a broke boy, just say so. Wow, it just sucks to be poor, dude. Do you think living in extreme poverty in real life is easier or harder than being kind of broke in the game Balatro? Because Hassan told me it was harder in Balatro. He told me that off camera. In case you were wondering. In case you're looking for a viral clip. That's what he told me. He told me off camera. He said Balatro's way, way harder. I mean, I agree with him. I agree with him, bro. But guys, my eye's bad. All right, I get it. You know what? But here I am. Sort of a warrior. Sort of a trooper. My God, look at me. Just fear. I truly am a Marine, if you will, for going live here. I could just sit on my couch and be like, well, my eye looks like shit, so I can't go live. But I felt good enough. I had enough energy. So let me tell you about what I've been doing, all right? This is my patented plan to recovering from a sickness. Step 1, I watched 6 Nicolas Cage movies. 8 is the minimum to cure sickness. Well, 6 gets the sickness gone. You need to do 8 for the eye. What watching 6 Nick Cage movies does to a motherfucker. Each one I watched, my eye got progressively worse. My face was like trying to burn. It was trying to stop me from watching, but I powered through. It was like all 90s, 2000s era Nick Cage. Like Nick Cage that got him famous. It was like The Rock, Con Air, The Family Man, National Treasure, Matchstick Men, and Face Off, I think. That was like the 6. Yeah. So it was all like good classic Nick Cage movies. Bird Box looking ass. Well, I haven't seen Bird Box. How do I look like that? This is Bird Box, right? I don't look like that. I should, probably. But I don't. You will soon enough. Guys, it's fine, all right? It's fine. It's fine. They mean the people that go crazy, their eyes blur up in the movie? Let me see. I look like this? That's not true. No, I don't look like that. I disagree. I disagree with that. Where did you get that pic of you? It doesn't even, I have blue eyes. This guy has different color eyes. Yeah, I just don't think I look like this. If anything, I have a really good Zuko thing going on. This is what a giant spider bite does in Cloverfield. I'm just letting you guys get this out of your system, okay? Because if there's one thing I know about this community is like, yeah, we'll do a joke, sure. Oh, his eye looks a little strange today. But we get over it in 3 minutes, 4 minutes tops. That's one thing I know for a fact. Dude. We just move past things so quickly. And that way we can very quickly move on. Make your other eye look like that and you'll look better. You want me to infect my other eye somehow? You could say you have an eye for good movies. I can't. You know, generally, good practice is to make a joke and then other people I can't you. Although I guess I'm like the last person to judge because I laugh at all my own shit constantly. So I'm taking it back. You can I can't your own joke. Actually, you can do it. In fact, I feel like as the pot calling the kettle fucking white in this situation. How's the search for Aang? Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I'm not searching for Aang. I have no reason to find him. Did you see Unpaid Intern? I did. Hey, huge congrats to Big Stanzy. I think he was like the driving, I mean, there was a good team, but Stan's huge driving force behind Unpaid Intern, and I didn't know he would do so much on camera in it, and he did, and did a great job. Big ups. I do think that whole style of content is really cool. Makes me think about stuff. I've always wanted to try and find a way to fit off-camera recorded stuff into live stuff where you get the best of both worlds. Like for Marketing Mondays, I wish I had, you know, like one little example was like the Dr. Battle reports where you'd have some funny segment and you'd fit it in and then you could react to it live and have, I want more stuff like that because I think that makes content better. And they did a really good job with it. I think that they did a really good job with it. Oh, yeah, or like Hitman World Record reveals. You know, that whole idea of like having something that's like polished, but the first time you're seeing it is live, so you look at the chat. I think that's really cool.